My name is Emily Secor May, and I'm running for Fargo Park Board. Community service has always been important to me, and I view city leadership as a great opportunity to give back in a really impactful way. What motivated me to run for Fargo Park Board specifically is I think that it's a really exciting position to be in because of the vital role that it plays in community well-being and economic development. Fargo Parks can reduce barriers like cost and accessibility to give everybody in our community equal opportunity to feel connected, like they're taking care of their health, and to socially engage with other community members. When we make those type of investments, that makes Fargo a more attractive place to live, and it improves economic development by making it a place where people want to live and work and raise their families. So at a personal level, I grew up in Fargo. I was born and raised here, a proud graduate of Fargo South High School. I know how great Fargo is. I moved back here to raise my family. From a professional experience perspective, I have had a wealth of senior leadership experience throughout my career. I've been an attorney for about 16 years, and through the range of roles that I've held, I have direct experience in policy development, governance and oversight, risk management. And from a community view, I have spent the last 5 years serving on the board of directors for Rape and Abuse Crisis Center. That has been hands-on experience, serving in the board governance role and ensuring that the Rape and Abuse Crisis Center board sets a clear strategic vision for the agency that aligns with the agency's missions and goals, and always pressure testing our outcomes and services to make sure that we're continuing to meet the community's needs. If elected to the Fargo Park Board, I would have 3 main objectives. They would be accountability, engagement, and community. Accountability is especially important because the board's primary role is responsible stewardship of public spaces and public funds, and that means responsible decision-making that is transparent and based on community insights and meeting community needs. Engagement is really important because the more community members are engaged in government decision-making, the more transparent that decision-making becomes, and the more innovative our solutions can become. When we engage community members to give us ideas to solve solutions, that can lead to really creative ideas and sustainable growth opportunities. And lastly, community. So community to me means ensuring that we continue to manage our programs and services in a way that we are reaching the whole community. Recreation means more than just sports, and spaces means more than just facilities. And we need to make sure that our decisions at the board level are based on community-derived insights and not personal agendas. Looking ahead 5 years, I think one of our greatest challenges is going to be keeping pace with Fargo's growth. As we look ahead, we need to make sure that we are conservatively managing our budgets in a way that accounts for existing debt obligations and keeping pace with the cost of existing spaces and programming, but also ensuring that we are engaging in strategic and innovative growth opportunities to keep pace with Fargo's evolving needs as we grow. As far as opportunities in the next 5 years, the 2 biggest opportunities are going to be improved engagement and collaboration with existing organizations and agencies throughout the community, and also reimagining existing spaces for continued growth and use. When we partner with existing agencies and organizations, we can develop those mutually beneficial relationships where we can use those existing services and leverage them to build Fargo Parks District's additional programs and services, while also reaching more customers with those existing services. And then we can share spaces in a way that we can reach more customers and more community members while having a minimal impact on our budget. Think a little bit more about me. I'm a mom of 4, so I live here in Fargo with my husband and 4 children ages 6 to 11. Plus a dog and 4 hermit crabs and about 20 snails. I'm also really lucky to be living back in this community with my parents. They're in their mid-70s, and when I think about managing our Parks District and overseeing it in a way that ensures that we're reaching the whole community, one thing that's really important to me when I think about that on a personal level is making sure that our programs and spaces are equally accessible and equally engaging as they are to my 6-year-old, as they are to my elderly parents. And I think that is really critical as we move forward from a strategic development perspective, and as Fargo grows, something that we really need to keep in mind.